I'm back, eating my cake. It's so good. Alright. So, weakness of vampires. So what did she call the vampires again? I just forgot about it. It was like, oh, Econ. That's right. It was Econ, right? All right. All right. Let's go up and analyze his blood. I have a feeling we need to sleep to progress to the storyline after this, I'm assuming. Light stamina serum. So I got a light one and I got a better one.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Family history. Oh, alright. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. I didn't. You probably heard me starting to do it. The abyss. Alright, so I need to tell Swazi about the blood. But what was the other thing it said on here? Succeed. Alright. She's the only one that's dead. Everyone else hasn't been recovered yet. I'm assuming this is our next area, the West End. And if I remember correctly, isn't the West End from those fucking, those Boots group? Because there's a whole bunch of people here, and I didn't actually find all the people in, the chapel area. Alright. Whoops. Wait, hold on a minute. What's this?
It's locked.
Before I go over there, what's up here? Nothing, of course. That means the other thing must also be a door that I cannot access. Yep. Called it. Alright, let's talk to Edgar, whatever his fucking name is. Swansea.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
Interesting.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
The eye was in the tomb. Attend Mary's funeral. Oh, God, no. Oh, this ought to be fun. Oh, this is great. How makes you want to bet Mary is going to turn into a hostile vampire? And we're going to have to put it down. I don't know, it just seems like this is the natural course that's happening. Hold on a minute. Good God. This thing barely moves. What the hell? Oh, good. The top frosting fell off. Oh well. So, that's the main quest right now. To go here. Oh God. Well, let's go deal with this shit. Oh, I can actually mesmerize her. If I want.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Don't you mean you? Because you didn't do shit. Oh, that's right, I have to go this way. The fuck? You hear that? Felt like somebody was talking like some TV thing or something. No. Well, fuck it.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Shut up, loser.
This is despicable.
What are you talking about? It's great. Whoops. Not what I want to do at all. Oh, good. These enemies aren't here anymore. But that's also not good either, because I have no idea what's happening next.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Discreetly attend Mary's funeral. Can someone tell me why there's fucking these assholes here? While someone's trying to have a fucking funeral? That doesn't make sense. There's some weird shit going on here. I'm not a fan of it. The hell? Oh god, I have to go around the entire fucking way. You serious? Oh. Could that be the reason why? That might be the reason why. Wait a minute. What the fuck is she still doing here? Are you...
You know you can
Goddamn
trust
shit.
me. Why
You know that area I said why was that area there? I think I know why now. It's how I'm supposed to discreetly go to
Since
the
I
funeral.
can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Yes, here! That's why this exists! I'm like wondering why the fuck this even exists. This all makes sense now. Yeah! It all makes sense.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust
She thinks both of her
to dust.
children are dead. That's why she's even bawling worse than ever before. Is that the father?
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh god.
Henry, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
A Son and a Holy Spirit, amen.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
Except kill my own sister? How's that help?
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it.
What you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Wow, this is nice. I still take it this doesn't open. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That was the door that didn't open. And now it's open. Ah, finally. I hope this stays open forever. God damn, I hate that shit. If this thing was open, I wouldn't have to roam around the entire complex trying to find a way in. Alright. So. The Whitechapel. Okay. Wait. What's this blood smear doing here? Something's wrong. Oh. More Prywin rookies, huh? The old road. Well, this is my safe house, so... Do I have anything? Can I upgrade anything? Let's see. I did buy some stuff. Oh, I forgot to put this on, right, shit. Ooh, that's actually really good. If I get this to +3, that'll be way better than what I'm currently using right now. A perfect. Oh boy. Oh man. I need 6 good handle parts. I don't have a good handle part? No, what the fuck do I have then? I have to get more common handle parts. Let me guess, when he goes to confess about what happened, the Maker's gonna...
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Oh, he's a big boy.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Wow, he's a big boy. You saw that?
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel. This man stung me with his faith, his crucifix. This is not good news.
Yeah, of course it's not good news. Huh. A mask resembling that of Deadshot, I think, from DC. Now that's interesting. What the hell is this piece of shit doing? Fine. Goodbye, asshole. Poison? Where am I now? Ah, this area, that's right. I remember this area. I was trying to get through here earlier and I couldn't, remember? It wouldn't let me, or if it did, there was too many enemies. I wanted to loop around. So that guy, Ascalon, he's a fucking huge berserker, looks like. One of those brutes. So they have this grand plan for everyone who turns into a vampire, it looks like. "50 seconds. Alright. Need to be careful. Wait a minute. What happened to the girl? Wait a minute. Where's the mute? She's gone. Oh. I can finally come up here now. Not like it matters. It doesn't really help me at all. There's something up here. What's the fucking point of this? Is there something even down here?
Most of them don't speak English. How am I supposed to interview them?
Wait. Isn't this the other entrance?
Cheap and I'm clean, I promise.
What the fuck? She's talking to me? She's not even on this block.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be...
Okay, she's fucking weird. Anyway. vampire going into a chapel to seek forgiveness. Something tells me this doesn't even make sense. Wouldn't like going to a church harm a vampire? Or at least weaken them? Who's gonna be in here?
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem.
Oh, here we go. This will be interesting.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Just know, I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
It was an accident. A terrible, terrible accident.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
I guess? Meet Edgar Swansea at the hospital.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
No! Damn. Ah, the hymn of God, yes.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Perhaps I should look into it.
I'm going this way because this seems faster. Because I really don't want to go through the cemetery again. Fuck that.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems.
Sure. I'm getting good at remembering where the fuck I need to go. Well, this is... Oh, this sucks. And to the abyss with you, sir! Oh God. Oh, for the love of Christ!
Have faith, brothers!
Yes, have faith!
Lord, give us strength!
Fuck off! Who cares about that shit? Oh, that's nice. There we go. Who's this clown? Did he drop anything? Oh no, of course not. Oh God, wait a minute. I don't know if this is a good idea. What happened? Wait a minute. So the weird beast up there is gone, but now there's more enemies in different places. So what's gonna be over? Uh-oh, wait, this door's open. What? Oh God, no! Please, please, no. I might be able to.
Die, baby!
It's like each chapter, new threats are popping up out of nowhere. God damn it! What was it again? Ugh. It was L2. Okay. There we go.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
The hell is this? It's like a reaper of some kind. Look at this! Who is this guy?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
The hell is
Tell me
this?
what you are.
I am the whitened bones and blackened soil. The land made blood coursing through thy veins.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur. I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
Did he... Wait.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
So wait a minute. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone who's watching this, whenever I upload it, whatever, is it possible that he makes you your champion to find a way to end this disease? He puts a really talented doctor slash blood transfusion whatever guy, makes him immortal, turns him into an econ, just for the simple fact that he can live long enough to figure out what's going on here and deal with the possible threats that's gonna occur. It almost sounds noble, even if it's ridiculous. Alright, well, time to rest and improve my skills, I think. Let's see. Some of the stuff I have requires 2,000 though. That's not really helpful. Ah, fuck away. You know what? I can improve this, make this 2,000. I could also improve the claws. So then I have access to this. Level 26? Wow. That's some crazy stuff going on there. Or... so obviously this is bigger damage than this. This one gives you... this has a bigger area of effect. But it only does 90 shadow. It almost seems as if some are better than others. But maybe this is just maybe this is like it attaches to both. Cause look, I don't know. It's so I don't understand this level up mechanics. It's kind of weird. It's not like it's not straightforward. It's kind of bizarre because I don't know what to upgrade half the time. I could do this. Hold on, I forget it. Nah. I'm not gonna do it. I'll wait. Tippett, Strickland, and Aykroyd's room. This is their room. Unknown. What the hell is this? Uh-oh.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory.
That's true.
And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
Of course. Great job, clown. The hell did you do now? You ruined
What
us all.
happened? The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
Whoa, who's dead? No one will notice a few more bodies.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. Her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
That old bag, claiming all the women there were whores or sluts. I don't think anyone gives a shit about her. Yeah, sure.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Wasn't him. It wasn't even
there. I may
there.
turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
You mean that guy who was attacked by the bishop? William Bishop? Of course. I knew he was gonna turn at some point. I just never said it. Yes, I'll protect you all. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna be realistic. They will not attack. Fuck, I'll do it.
Do you really believe they would come for us here? In such a public venue?
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Put an end to Sean Hampton's savagery.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Time has lost its effect.
I want to see the room. Can I see what the... Oh! Oh. Okay. This looks,
What on earth happened here?
Look at this! Yes! This is great! I'm not being serious. I'm getting into character, but seriously, this is ridiculous. Look at this blood! Damn. So, let's see here. We have... He's not showing up here anymore. He used to be over here, right? What? I don't even understand what this means, the borough's economy. What the fuck does that even mean? Really? There's well, forget about that. Let's just go deal with him. Oh boy.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Wow.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but... well, maybe it was him.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Huh. Uh-oh.
Oh, Jonathan. I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage scowl.
Oh, yes. You don't want to talk. You're right. Can we share this meal once?
Yes. And I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent. For there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
Wow.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
Have you killed this woman?
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Have you killed this woman? I'm not gonna say that.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
Why the hell would she do it? Come on, that's like so stupid. Tippets, she's over there. Oh wow, check the blood over here. Huh. Well, Mortimer seems to be doing alright at least. Let's see if he knows anything more.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
I wish.
Can you tell me anything about the recent commotion in the hospital?
It's a tragedy, pure and simple. The hospital is meant to be a safe haven to all. We failed the people who trusted us with their care.
Do you think I should not have brought Mr. Hampton back here?
It's not your fault. You rescued that poor soul. It was the Christian thing to do. But we should have noticed his instability.
That's right, we should have, but we didn't, so... Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Okay, so... Down here, that docks. Are you serious? How the fuck am I supposed to get down here? Yes, if only you were young again. I don't know what the fuck you were going with that comment, but sure. Over here, perhaps? Oh, alright. There's a bridge here. Popular Farborough. Well. Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit! I don't have blood. I forgot about that.
Let's pin it down.
Oh!
Shit.
Oh, this is fucking. Fine. So that's what you want? So be it. What the fuck? Whoa, who's shooting me? Come on, man. Yeah, look, it is degenerating, by the way. Yeah, Lord's working my ass. Ugh. Just give me a few seconds. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Just you wait and see.
Die, vermin!
Stable? Oh. Now where do I go? Looks like I go... this way? It looks like I have to go this way, yeah. Damn, these guys are all fucking powerful now. This is bullshit. Yeah, Lord's work my ass.
It's locked, all right.
I don't need to come here. Shit, there's more assholes over there. Resistance gunner. Fuck. Hide the Prywing Chaplain.
Take a breath of this!
That guy just disappeared, look! He's like, I don't want to do this, fuck that shit.
Fear no evil! We do the Lord's work here!
Oh yeah, Lord's working my ass. Oh my god, there's so many fucking guys here, dude. There's another fucker down there. Are you serious? Damn, how the fuck do I do this? Oh my god, this sucks. all the areas now hard to fucking get to now. Damn. There seems to be... Oh, that's the hospital over there. Huh.
This is no place for a gentleman. Go on, off you trot. Over there!
Oh, great.
There's one of them vermin. Back, demon! Back! Lord, give us strength.
Yeah, you need strength. Oh, shit. Bye. Really? Dude, what the fuck is this? You finally dropped something, right? And yes, I'm aware. I forgot to equip this again. Oh my god, let's do this right now before I forget again. Oh. I got serums again? Well, when did I get serums? Well, that was not what I wanted, but... What's this? Wait a minute. I'm back at this area? I know this area. I've been here before. Yeah, I have been here before, right? I'm not sure I'm happy about this. The Limehouse docks. Cover letter. Hello, Frank. How are you, my old friend? It was good to see you last week. Next time, let me get the rounds in. I hope everything is okay on your side down here, inside of town. Here is your old here in your old neighborhood. The situation is getting worse. Clay is getting more violent every day, and is only thinking about expansion, even when it seems there are some new players around trying to dispute our territory. The Wet Boot Boys are in a bad spot, I'm afraid. So I thought about what you said last time we met, that you never regretted leaving the gang. That the only thing you regret is never being able to put foot in East End again, to avoid a good beating or worse. Well, rest assured that you have my protection if you decide to pass by, and maybe we could talk again about new opportunities and new job offer. You know, I've always been good with the numbers, so maybe if you need an accountant in your company, let's talk about that, shall we? Say hello to your wife for me. West Boot Boys for life, old chap. What the fuck? Wet Boost Boys is not West. Wet. Booth Digby. Booth Bigby. I've yet to meet this Booth Bigby. But I'm getting closer to this guy, though, at least. The thing is, though, where was this? Where was the, the docks? But I have no idea where he's at. I think I have another fatigue thing for him, right? No, I don't. I would have to make it. Oh.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Yeah, sure you can.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Huh. By some cunt. Oh.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Oh, look who it is.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
She's healthy.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Behind all your crude words and your attitude, I sense romance and a soft heart, Miss Cox.
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use Booth like I use everyone else.
I tried.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Oh.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Nah.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Ah. Interesting.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that?
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Okay.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Interesting. Not entirely sure if I need to sell anything. No, then again, I think I do.
Mark my words. These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
There's the reason why I'm coming back here. I have to make the the fatigue 143 or 114. Oh my god. I thought maybe I would have to come back here at some point. Let's see. Right, he's fatigued. Dyson.
And hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a
Good
sudden
evening, sir.
nighttime.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
A About the sad saint? I'll try asking Tom once about him.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist, and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Sounds like a sounds like a good idea.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Is that Tom Watts? Is he dead?
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Very good one.
Good evening, sir.
Ichabod?
Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Oh, good lord. That should be interesting.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Maybe. What?
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Yeah, this is great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Great.
There's gotta be something that can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too. I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her for sure.
What is bothering you then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.